Welcome back to the Magic Arena Starter Guide, Day 5, where we're going to be playing a different jump-in event. Okay, so welcome back to the Game School Dad channel with me, Martin, and today we are on Day 5 of our Magic Arena Starter Guide, and we're going to run through the same things we do at the start of every session on Magic Arena, have a look at our daily quests. Now we have our 750 coin daily quest for casting creature spells, 9 more to go before we get 750 gold there, and we have another 500 gold quest for creature spells as well, but I really want 750 gold, so I'm going to re-roll this. I didn't. I got 500. Kill 15 of your opponent's creatures. Okay, never mind. We'll do the 750 at the very least, and we'll see if we can do some progress on the 500 or re-roll it tomorrow. We have our daily wins to get today, at least one of those. And our weekly wins have been completed already, and we have to wait another 56 hours and 20 minutes until that resets for the week. And then to get our next deck, the blue-black deck, we need to cast 25 white or green spells. And as we don't have enough coins up here for a draft, we need 5,000 for the draft, we only have 2,000, we're going to have to play another jump-in event. We have 4 more tokens, and our current jump-in event in progress is still our Werewolf Stampede deck, which is red and green, but it's mostly red. And if we want green and white spells, then we're going to have to change this and get a new one. I'm just going to go check the store again, just to see if there's anything new in there. Let's have a look at the offers. We have card styles. Card styles for cards that are very nice. Way too expensive for us to buy. Spend our valuable coins, our gold or gems, on card styles. So let's go straight in to our jump-in event, and we're going to resign. Yes, resign. So we could spend 1,000 gold, but we're not going to because we have the tokens. Spend a token. Now we want white or green. Dragon Ramp sounds interesting. Do like the sound of that. But I think we're going to go with the white, because we need the white. And we could go with Cultists or Balanced. So, Balanced works on having artifacts and enchantments out, and it gives you both in the deck. Excavation, I don't know the whole deck list, but because it's from Brothers War, I'm going to guess there are artifacts in there as well, so that might work quite well. And Cultists, sacrifice creatures, put +1 counters on other creatures. I think I'm going to go with Balanced. Just because I know we're going to have artifacts and excavation, and those two might work slightly well together. We'll see. With jump-in events, sometimes you have decks that don't work very well together. Okay, we have the Ocean Frontliner, which is a decent little creature. We can bring back Hedge Witch's Mask. Equipped creature gets +1/+1. Can't be blocked creatures of power 4 or greater. Okay, that could be good on some creatures. Lay down arms. Exile something. Depending on the number of planes we control. So we kind of want more planes, but as long as we have a few, we're fine. Excavation. Return target permanent you control to its owner's hand. If it has unearthed, instead exile it. Return that card to its owner's hand. Activate only during your turn. So return things to our hand. Pretty much can bring things back after they're unearthed, and that's an enchantment itself, so that's going to help. Deadly Riposte deals 3 damage to target tapped creature, we gain 2 life, that's nice. Power Stone Engineer creates an artifact, Power Stone, so that's going to help us. Spirited Companions and enchantment. We have an artifact creature. Enters the battlefield, target creature you control gains Death Touch and Lifelink. Virus Beetle, another artifact. Energy Refractor, another artifact. And helps us draw a card. And helps fix mana slightly, although we probably won't need it. When Airlift Chaplain enters the battlefield, mill 3 cards. You may put a Plains card or creature card with mana value 3 or less from among the cards mill this way into your hand if you don't put a +1 counter on the flyer. Prison Sentence, another enchantment, which can cause the opponent's creatures to not be able to attack or block. Sigarda's Imprisonment, same kind of thing. Blade Blesser. Death Touch, as long as you control an artifact, Menace as long as you can control an enchantment. I think there's a good chance we're going to have both. Soul Transfer, really nice card, especially if you control artifacts and enchantments, because you can exile a creature and return one of yours to your hand. Circuit Mender, good for leaving and coming back, drawing cards, gaining life. Scrapwork Cohort, enters the battlefield, create an artifact creature token. We're going to have so many artifacts. And we can unearth. So we can bring that back to our hand using Excavation and play it again if we want to. Befriending the Moths. Target creature gets +1/+1 and flying over 2 turns, and then third turn becomes a 2/4 flyer itself, which is also an enchantment. Army of Terrible Secrets. When it enters the battlefield, if you control artifact and enchantment, you draw a card and gain 1 life. Okay. Naomi, Pillar of Order. When it enters the battlefield or attacks, if you control an artifact and an enchantment, create a 2/2 white samurai creature token with vigilance. Okay, Steel Seraph. Another nice card, rare. Can come in as a 3/3 and can give something flying, vigilance, or lifelink, or it can come in as a 5/4 and give something flying, vigilance, and lifelink. Different one whenever we want. Beginning of combat on our turn, every turn. And Combat Thresher, a prototype. Comes in as a 1/1 double strike, draws a card, or a 3/3 double strike, draws a card. And we have a couple of gates, other swamps, and our 2-colour land. Also plains and swamp. So when we need lay down arms equal to the number of plains we control, then the dual colour land also helps with that. So we'll see. It's interesting. The artifacts and enchantments sound like they work together. And then also, when we get 1 win, we are going to get another uncommon card at least. Can be upgraded to a rare or a mythic. So we will see. Okay. So we have good land. We can bring out Steel Seraph. 3/3 flying with lifelink or vigilance. Let's keep that. That sounds good. And we can even enchant it if we want to. And it's an artifact. That covers artifacts and enchantments straight away. This comes in tapped. That's fine. Let's do this first, just to get it out. We can't equip anything yet, we can't do anything else there, so we're going to do the tap land. A Ledger Shredder. So I kind of want Steel Seraph out now, I guess. We don't want to do more than 1 spell on turn, because that will cause Ledger Shredder to trigger. So let's go with... Oh, I could save Steel Seraph. Let's try the Chaplain first, just because we might be able to get Steel Seraph out as the bigger creature. Right, what do we want to return to our hand? We could draw cards, we can make them discard a card. Or we could give another creature Death Touch or Lifelink till end of turn. Let's go with the Virus Beetle. Let's take some cards out of their hands. We've got enough lands for 5. We've got Saga. We've got the Seraph. We're doing good. Maybe we can slow them down a bit. Okay, when it's combat damage, draw a card. Again, we don't want to do 2 spells, so let's go with... Let's do the Virus Beetle. Let's make him discard something. And let's use the rest of our turn to make that slightly bigger. And we're not going to attack yet. We don't want the Acquisition Octopus to draw them cards. Okay, Witness Protection. So it's going to take the flying away, but I guess it's going to still be a 2/2. Yeah, okay. It is now A legitimate business person. Lovely. I can still block this though. Definitely blocking that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, I can get Blade Blesser out now. I could even give it a little boost. So if they attack with both, I can still kill the trainee. So next turn I can put out the Seraph as a 5/4 flyer. And, oh, there you go. He's going to have something else. Okay. Not great. Take a little bit of damage here. Six. I could attack, do some damage. It's not going to be much, so I think I'm going to have to get Seraph out and hope doesn't have too much. Okay, am I going to give us something until end of turn? Let's give it lifelink. They're either going to block with a fish and lose it, in which case fine, they lose the fish. Either way I gain a life. Keeps me going a little bit longer. Really need to get rid of that Ledger Shredder. Ah, Triska Decafile. They can draw cards slightly easier, which is not great for us. They're not going to attack. So I'll just lose something. I can soul transfer. So we have an artifact. We don't have an enchantment. So we can't bring something back. I kind of want to bring something back. So let's give ourselves that. We are going to do... I kind of want lifelink. We're going to do 5 damage to us. We could gain 6 life. Or we could go with Vigilance. And there's a good chance they won't attack with anything. And next turn we can soul transfer because we're going to have an enchantment and an artifact. So they'll lose Ledger Shredder, I guess. Let's not help them draw a card now. Yes, draw a card. Maybe I'll get rid of Triska Decafile. Maybe that's the thing that's more trouble here. They could draw 2 extra cards a turn almost. That's not going to be good. If I kill Triska Decafile... Oh, they must have something good. Okay. That's interesting. I want to take this one out. Let's see what happens. Okay, so they lose Triska Decafile anyway, which is good. And they're also going to lose Soul Transfer unless they have some kind of surprise. Let's see if we can Soul Transfer. And what do we want to bring back? Virus Beat. Let's bring back Spirited Companion. We've got the white mana. Now we want to really start drawing some cards. And we can give ourselves lifelink as well. Why not just play it all out? We are going to give ourselves lifelink. I wonder what cards they have. Better be something good. And it's not. Okay. Game 1. First victory, we're going to get our 250 coins for winning the game. And we've cast some white spells. Let's claim that prize. We'll claim our uncommon as well that we're going to win, which is Story Weave. Counters on creatures or lore counters on sagas. Okay, and let's just check our daily quests again. Almost there with creature spells, but we need to do another 20 white spells. Let's just run through this as quickly as we can. I just want to have the next deck unlocked to get more cards, because our main aim in our first week on Arena is to build ourselves a half-decent deck for constructed, for ranked games, to hopefully start getting some ranks and start doing well in those events. I wish we had some black mana. Okay, 3 damage to target tapped creature. We gain 2 life. This enters tapped, which is fine. We're going to let the Horde Robber attack us, and then we're going to kill it. We don't want them creating treasure tokens, definitely not. And we can't kill the other one anyway, so let's just kill this one. Lay down arms is also good. It has... Yes, it is good. So, we are going to have an artifact for one thing. This is a sorcery, so we're going to have to do it now. Do we want to do it on this one? There's probably better things to get with it. Maybe we'll leave it. They can do 1 damage to us. They can sacrifice a blood token and gain 1 life. It's not going to make much difference. Okay. Again, it's not that scary. We now have Naomi Pillar of Order. When it enters or attacks, if you control an artifact and enchantment, create the samurai creature. We don't have both, so let's befriend some moths first. Might as well attack because we have flying. And do we want to get rid of something while we're here? Sure, let's just get rid of the one that does slightly more damage. Might not make too much difference either way. If we're making 2/2 samurai creature tokens, can't block something that could do 2 damage. So we have to get Pillar of Order out next. Or Army of Terrible Secrets, possibly. Okay, we have a flyer. That's not great. Getting low on cards though. Okay, and they make that bigger. So we're not going to attack with our Flying Beetle. We're on 6 mana. Why don't we, while we have this, draw a card? Prison Sentence. Good. We are going to use that on the Vampire Scrivener. Or the Blood Crazed Socialite. Just going to keep gaining counters. And a Redless Classic. Okay, they've got a good combo there. So let's... Well, let's take this one. Let's scry 2. What do we want? We don't need land. You can seek a non-land card with that, but let's just see if we get something else. And let's imprison that one. So they shouldn't really attack us. Let's just go with... There's no point attacking. They can just block with the 1/4. So let's hold. Dormant Grove. Okay, let's put +1 counters on things. That's not great. It's not great for us. Let's get Pillar of Order out. And let's play out the Mask as well. And we want to do as much damage as we can. For now, it's just the Moth. We can put the Mask on the Moth. Toughness 6, that's what it was. I thought it was Power 6. Okay, so we now have creatures with Vigilance. Not necessarily ones that are a problem. So we can enter the battlefield, create a 1/1 colourless soldier. There is no point attacking with anything other than the flyer. The flying is our only benefit here. There's no point in putting the +1 counter on anything else, so let's just attack. Doesn't make a difference. You can't block it because it's flying. Oh, okay, a 6/6. Being like equal to the greatest toughness. Right, we have a bit of a slow, dredgy game going on. They didn't attack, so we could double block and kill it. Feel free to attack if you want to. You're going to attack. You're going to attack even though I can just kill it. Alright, I'm going to kill it. As if it's something they could do. They want that to die. So, return a permanent to our hand. We can exile the creature, create a blood token, doesn't really matter to us. What can we return to our hand? Return Pillar of Order, make 2/2s every turn, kind of expensive. Return Scrapwork Cohort, kind of expensive. Just let it die every time and then unearth it again, I guess. It's a bit strange, but we can do it. Or, no, even better, we could do Army of Terrible Secrets, keep drawing cards. It's going to be activated during our turn. So let's put it on Earth. We don't need to unearth right now. Let's do this. If they had lots of cards in their hand, we could bring back Virus Beetle and play it again. That's fun. So if they hold on to anything. Oh, interesting. 2/6, sacrifice another creature. Target opponent loses life equal to its toughness. We could take some damage here. Okay. Well, let's block with the 1/1. You can't sacrifice anything this turn, I believe, because it needs to tap. So next turn, okay. Death Touch and Menace. Lovely. Right, 4, 5, 6. Can't do both. Let's do this for now. And land perfectly. Perfectly what I needed. Let's tap with flying. Slow, slow grind. Don't tell me they can seek a non-land card. So they could slowly drain us out, possibly. just kill that. I'm going to kill it. It's going to save me 6 life points if you wanted to sacrifice it. You could just kill me by sacrificing things. What else can you do that's so good? Lose 2 life, okay. You lose a creature. So we can draw a card. We can bring something else out. 4, 5, 6, 7. We can bring back Kami and gain life, draw a card. Let's gain a card this way. Gain 2 life. It's even better for gaining cards. And gaining life. So each turn we can pay 3, bring that back, pay 3, bring it out. Gain 2 life, draw a card for 6 mana every turn. Okay, we are getting dangerously close. They can draw more cards. Well, we're going to have to get Circuit Mender doing things every turn. Okay. Draw a card. Gain some life. Attack. No reason to attack with anything else. It's looking worse for us at the moment. They can do enough damage to us. They can put +1 counters on this, they can sacrifice them. But if they sacrifice enough things, I am attacking with everything. Good thing they have nothing with flying or reach, otherwise I would be really, really in trouble right now. Yeah, it's not looking great. Okay. Interesting idea. I don't want that to keep happening, so I'm going to block with these, I guess. Stops you sacrificing it, doing 5 damage directly to me. Right, let's draw cards. And let's gain life. Or draw a card and then gain life. Okay. Might be just enough to keep us alive. Still got another 5 turns in them. So, if they don't come out with anything too amazing right now, we're going to slowly grind them down. Okay. That's pretty good. Makes it much harder for us to block. But I think we're doing okay. We keep bringing the Ocean Frontliner back to block. We can keep bringing Scrapwork Cohort back to give us tokens to block with. They don't have Trample. Seek a non-land card. What I could do with that. Let's bring Circuit Mender back. Steel Seraph. Okay, flying. Steel Seraph is going to win this for us. We're going to give our Moth lifelink. We're getting too much life. You can't drain us fast enough. Done. Okay. A slow grind, but we got there. Thanks to Steel Seraph. There's a 750. There's a daily win. We still have another 11 spells to go. So let's keep going. Okay, we have some lands, we have lay down arms, power stone, cigar, scrap work. Let's keep that. Lots of white spells to keep us happy. Probably go with Sunlit Marsh first, as lay down arms is not much good on turn 1. Especially when they have no creatures out. Let's go with Power Stone. When it dies, it creates it. Oh, it's not dead yet. Now we could go with Steel Seraph, but are they going to kill it? Kind of feel like we should do something. Let's go with Lifelink. That's a strong start. If we don't have reach or flying, we can even give it flying and help them faster. Okay, dragon spells. This destroys creatures, and this can hold up creatures, so that's fine, I'm happy. So we can give ourselves lifelink. Attack with both. Yeah, it's looking good. Whatever they put out, we can deal with. So, Pseudo Dragon Familiar. Give things flying until end of turn. It's a 2/2 and it's going to die. Could exile it. Could imprison it. Let's exile it. They'll probably give up. They're very brave if they hang around after this, especially when I've got one more imprisonment trick up my sleeve. I'm sorry. You're going. Reach. You think reach will save you? Would be nice if it did, but it won't. No, yeah, make it stronger. There's only one problem with that. And that is I do not care. Oh, target tapped creature. Oh, I could have done that on my own, just to give me one more white spell. Either way. Another win. Lots of white spells. Another daily win. We're on 18 out of 25, so we have 7 more to go. Can we get that in one more game? Excavation, prison sentence, soul transfer. Let's go with a free mulligan. It doesn't look that great. Yeah, this is okay. Get out frontliner. If we get the swamp, we can put out this one, but if not, we can go with a prototype. Oh, there you go. We have a swamp. 1/1 double strike. It's a white spell. Doesn't really matter to me right now if we happen to win or lose. And while it's threatening a -1, we don't want to put out the Combat Thresher because it will die way too easily. Okay. This has Death Touch. So why don't we just imprison this and attack with both. He can kill the frontliner, but we can bring it back. Probably doesn't want to lose his creature for the frontliner. Now we should be safer putting out Combat Thresher, but we're at 6 lands, including the battlefield and our hand, so kind of hopeful we're going to get to 7. That's a good one. Yeah, we're going to get to 7. Let's just exile the creature just for the fun of it. Get ourselves a blood token. Although I shouldn't have done that. Just got rid of our enchantment. Should have left that there. So we can't do 7 yet, but we can do Virus Beetle. Let's make them discard something. This is whenever, if a player discarded a card this turn, so actually we're helping them out. Giving them another 1/1 bird. Giving them a 1/1 bird. Don't want to cycle the land. Because I need it to play Combat Thresher next turn. Okay, they won't get the bird. Because they're going to lose Raven Man. Unless they have a trick up their sleeve, Death Touch, and Indestructible. Okay. Fair enough, they lose the other one. End turn. And they do get the 1/1 bird. But they're on 9. I don't know. Got my lands. We'll go draw an extra card. Got the blood token. It's going to help us get a bit further. 4 damage to target creature. Interesting. Lots of blood tokens. Okay. I can still unearth. So, Combat Thresher. There's a 3/3 double strike. We've got 2 things to draw cards as well. Not going to attack because it will just die to the Tattered Apparition. So I can't attack with the Virus Beetle. Atrocity. Well, that's good. They sacrifice it at the beginning of the next step though, so that's not going to do too much for them. I feel like they have a trick. And I feel like I'm going to fall for it. They don't have a trick. Okay. Even better. Right, so we don't have an enchantment out yet. So let's do an enchantment. Get us a card. Which is good because that's a land. So we can play this out. Give us a card. And we can play this out and give us a card. Get some card advantage. Now we could attack with Combat Thresher, but it's likely to die. Much rather be able to imprison Tattered Apparition or exile something with Lay Down Arms. We already used Lay Down Arms. We didn't. Powerstone Engineer. Okay, let's get land. Let's get the Engineer. We don't need more land, so we can cycle this one. And prison sentence. Okay, so we could imprison the apparition. We can imprison the atrocity. Let's go with imprison the atrocity. We can scry. That seems pretty good. Happily take those. And we can also bring back the frontliner. Pretty much attack with everything. We want to keep the enchantment. Oh, we've got the enchantment up there. As long as we have an enchantment and an artifact, we're doing okay. Okay. I'm okay with that. Got a bird that can't block and a 2/2. I have 4 creatures. Oh, he has Olivia. Okay. Bring things back. Tapped and attacking. I can block, so it's not that impressive. And now you can't block. Was that enough white spells? Did we get it? Please tell me there's not one more to go. See, there's 3 more to go. Okay, last one. What name? Nice name. Okay, we can gain life, we can draw cards, we can imprison things. What do we need? 3 white spells? Well, these are colourless, so I need to be able to play these. Don't even care if I lose the game. I just want to play out these white spells. Although if I win this game, I get an extra card. Okay, so let's go and imprison this thing that's going to end up being big by this turn. Good call. One enchantment for Naomi. We have an enchantment. I always forget about the auras. We have enchantment, we have artifact. So we can put out Naomi. And create the 2/2. And if we can attack, we can make loads of 2/2s. Maybe we can put the mask on Naomi. But we've only got 3 mana. So we'll have 4 next turn. Do Circuit Mender and Frontliner. Then Naomi turn after that. And then the mask. Or we can get the dog out to draw more things. This gains life. This uses up the mana slightly better. Wonder what the stick is. They need 6 to unearth that, so... Well, if they draw and discard, they can get the 6, bring it out for 1 turn, do 5 damage. Okay, maybe they have some kind of play with fire, an instant to remove something, do some damage. Maybe. Have I played any white spells yet? 1. Okay, we'll get there. We'll just play these out. You're going to tap the frontliner. 3 stun counters on it. Wow. Okay. Okay, discard, draw, discarded. Ardent Elementalist. Okay, perfect. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Should I do Naomi now? Yes. I do have an artifact. I do have an enchantment. And should I attack? Why not? If they want to use whatever they're holding, they're welcome to use it. They don't want to. We don't have any other big creatures. That would be a pain. You play either the Companion or the Virus Beetle. Wait, was that it? Investigate. Make treasure tokens. Okay. You want to draw lots of cards. You might need it. I'm going to make you discard one. Land, that's what I need. So. Oh, it takes 2 to equip. Okay. Let's do that. Let's equip that onto Naomi. Let's make them discard something. While they don't have much choice, they might have something good there. If they investigate, they might draw more choice. More things they can discard if they don't want it. That's quite good. Why don't they use that? Let's attack with lots of things. I've done enough white spells now, right? 1, 2. I need 2. I need 3, right? Don't quit. Please don't quit. I feel like they're going to quit. No, look, you're doing damage to me. Don't quit now. Please let me play this one spell. Quick, play spell. Oh my goodness. I played the spell. Please tell me that was enough. I think that was the last one I needed. Okay, I got the extra reward, Vivisection. Sacrifice a creature, draw 3 cards. That's pretty good. And I got 3 ambushes. Why did I get 3 ambushes? Was that part of the... There we go. It's part of the other deck that I've just unlocked. The Ninjitsu deck. There goes all the cards. Hero's Downfall, really good against Planeswalkers. Katose. Fighting Farm Ninja. Long Reach of the Night. Very good cards. Kaito Shizuki. Fading Hope always comes up. March, really good. Okay. Oh, and another reward. No, that's just shown me the reward twice. Okay. Right, I think we're there with the daily wins. We can earn a new deck tomorrow in our 19 hours and 58 minutes. I wonder which one will be next. We got 4 daily wins, so we're starting to build up some gold again. Getting close to 5,000. Will we do another draft? Maybe. We'll see. We have packs. We have 5 packs to open. I will come to the packs later. We're on day 5 right now. And we're going to do at least 7 days. So, we're on day 5 right now. So, we've got time. We're going to open the packs at the end of our starter guide. Once we've got more cards from unlocking decks or playing drafts, we're going to open up the packs that we've got here. And we're going to open up lots of other packs, actually, from older sets using free codes that we haven't used yet, which will give us more wild cards. It will give us more cards to choose from. And then we're going to make our own budget deck, or 2. We'll see what we can make that will be competitive to do some ranked games. And that'll be on our last day. It would be nice to get some more gems, but we might not have much time to do that. But you get the idea. We'll get enough gems to get the Mastery Pass eventually. And when we do, we will unlock all these other rewards that we've already passed by. They're all unlocked as soon as we buy the Mastery Pass for 3,000 400 gems, we will get all these things and everything else that we unlock along the bottom here. So many rewards. It's definitely worth it, whether you're paying the money for it or just doing draft events or standard events. If we don't want to do draft, we can just do the standard events instead. We go to constructed standard event. We have to pay to enter. Cost half as much as a draft event. You don't get the extra cards from drafting, but the rewards you get are almost the same. And if you have a decent competitive deck, you might be better off doing that rather than doing a draft. Bearing in mind, you could basically get 2 of these events for the cost of 1 draft, and if you get 3 wins before you get 3 losses, you're going to get 400 gems and 2 packs for doing 2 of these events, rather than getting maybe a little bit less in gems, a little bit less in packs. You can do it either way. The draft might be slightly better overall, but it depends what you prefer. So that's all we've got for day 5 of the Magic Arena Starter Guide. Remember to leave some comments below to let me know what you think, if you have any suggestions of what you would do differently, or let me know what the most helpful thing you've found out so far in the Starter Guide. And you can like the video and subscribe to the channel for further guides for starting out and all the other cool videos that we're working on at the moment that will be coming out very, very soon. So thank you for joining me, and I will see you in the next video.